Hello there everyone in YouTube land. What are we going to talk about today? Well, here's a big hint. Have you figured it out? Welcome to Todd's Toys, and yes, what we're talking about today is TIE Fighters. The Galactic Empire's flagship war vehicle was a fast, agile, yet fragile machine because they weren't equipped with shield generators. They featured solar panels on both sides of the cockpit which powered their twin ion engines. TIE pilots were seen as expendable assets, as it was far cheaper to manufacture a great deal of standardized spacecraft in overwhelming numbers than it was to fully equip a craft. A TIE fighter consists of the absolute minimum necessary to function as a spacecraft, being essentially nothing more than a cockpit with an engine and weapons. Back when I was a kid, I loved Star Wars action figures. I like to collect them lots, and I always wanted vehicles, but my parents always said, you know what, Todd, those are pretty expensive. Why don't you get more action figures and not the vehicles? I wasn't so hard done by. I did have a couple of vehicles. I had the land speeder. Oh! Yes, the exciting land speeder is what I had. But I did get another vehicle, which I'll discuss later on, but I always wanted to have a TIE fighter. Because back in the day, when you flew around the TIE fighters and you pretended they got shot, you could press a little button and boom, the wings popped off.
Hey, there go the solar panels!
It was pretty cool. But lo and behold, I'm now much older. It's now 2019, and guess what? I had a birthday not too long ago, and every year my parents send me some money for my birthday. Thank you, Mom and Dad. So guess what I did with their birthday money? A TIE fighter. That's right. I bought my very own TIE fighter finally. Now this is an original TIE fighter because that'd be way too much money. This is actually a TIE fighter designed after the Solo Star Wars movie. I'm going to open it. I'm going to build it, because I never had a TIE fighter before. It comes with the TIE fighter pilot, and apparently, the wings don't pop off, but apparently it breaks apart, simulating getting exploded. That's fun. I don't know if it has instructions. If it has instructions, do we follow instructions, or we just make it up as we go? So you open up the box, and as you can see, it's all kind of laid out right here for us. Looks like there might be some stickers we have to add on. Ooh, looks like battle damage stickers. It looks like it might be possibly battle damage stickers. I'm not too sure yet. I can't quite see this close in my old age. But again, there's a nice little case right here. The detail on this is amazing. Back in the 80s, the detail wasn't quite the same as this. Let's take the action figure out first. Here's our TIE fighter pilot, dressed in black. Is he stuck in here too, like Godzilla was? No. Oh, there he is. Pops right out. Again, it's amazing that Kenner still hasn't really changed their design. There's no bendable elbow joints, so there's no bendable knees. It's just straight up, straight down. But he's got a sweet looking blaster though. Oh, have they ever evolved since the 80s? Yeah, a nice firm grip in there. The old toys, sometimes the guns would be off to the side, so they're holding the gun up like this. It's like that's how it points at people. It drove me nuts. Here it actually points straight ahead, but he can't stand up. He's pretty front heavy with his gun up there. I'll extend his legs a bit more. There you go. Our TIE fighter pilot ready. All he needs now is a ship to command and pilot through space. Instructions, we're gonna hold off on those. I'm gonna try and pull out. Here's our memory card full. Wah, wah, wah. Now the box should open up easily from here, it looks like. Yeah. All right. Oh, I see right here at the back. Oh, again, look, not plastic. Very nice. It's a little kind of like twist ties. And I'll untie all. There's three of them, so I'll untie all three. This looks like it's gonna be a very simple build. All right, they're untied. Now I should be able to pull whatever I need to pull out. And so let's try. Something just fell. What just fell? Something just fell. I have no idea what it was. Let me see. Oh. Very important piece of nothing. It's just plastic. All right, put that on the side for recycling. Oh, here, the wings are all tied up here like this in the middle. All right. I'm a big sucker for detail. So if you look, it's hard to see, but if you look up close here, you'll see that it has massive detail of all the components and parts. The wings have ridges in it, so it's Pretty sweet. Okay, what else do we need? We need to get the cockpit out. There's 2 pieces of the cockpit. I guess because when I said you press the button, it's going to explode. Like the old days, the wings used to pop off. This would be a little more realistic where the cockpit explodes, and that way the pilot's going to be lost in space. Good for him. Oh, one more piece right here. Looks like it's the trap door for the cockpit right here. All right, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Cockpit is obviously right here. We can see that your pilot will sit inside there. What he's going to need, obviously, is a windshield. Protect him from the elements of space. How's this go in here? I'm sure it's going to go in nice and easily. Do I snap into possibly? Again, the eyesight isn't what it used to be. Ah, see, there's a little lip right here, a little knob right here, and there's a little hole right here. So I'm sure that that's going to fit together somewhat. So we put it like this and click. Super easy, actually. And then, of course, we'll put the cockpit lid on. You look at the top of the cover for the cockpit, has like these 2 little blaster detail things. I don't know if those would be really that handy in a dogfight, but they're there. The cockpit lid looks like it just goes totally inside. I don't think it goes in exactly like that. Let's try again. Let's try again. It's almost like the cockpit lid is too small for the hole. It just keeps falling in. There's got to be some kind of science to it. Maybe it's like a locking mechanism. You push and turn. Or just keeps falling in over and over and over again. Let's try one more time here. I'm sure this is going to work this time. No, it doesn't. Does his head support it? I don't know. Let's maybe... I don't put the wings on yet. I want to figure this thing out. Again, oh, maybe that goes backwards, so it shoots behind. So maybe I put it in the wrong direction. No, it just keeps falling right in there. Like literally, I'm looking at it, I'm eyeballing it, and the cockpit lid looks smaller than the actual hole. I'm not an engineer student by any stretch. Maybe I'm missing a piece. Maybe there's an extra piece I'm supposed to attach to the cockpit to make it stay, so it just maybe flips up and flips down. The instructions are on the floor. I could grab those, but where's the entertainment for you guys if I grab the instructions, right? Everybody loves to see people fail. Maybe this is one of those moments where I'm just going to completely fail over and over and over again. Okay, there's am I missing a piece? It looks like there's a piece that goes right in here, but I don't see a piece. Ah! Ha ha! I found another piece. Okay, this one looks... Ah! This one's for the bottom. Right here it's flat, so this is for the bottom. Oh! Hey! Again, maybe instructions would be helpful. I'm not too sure. But again, where's the fun in that? Definitely, this one looks bigger. It has a little lip here. It's gonna fit it right here for the cockpit. It should snap in. It should snap in. It does. And now I can close the cockpit with confidence. No, not yet, because it's not quite seated properly. This reminds me of the days when my kids were younger. When my son was like 5 and 7, he'd get all these little beat-em-ons and Beyblades and stuff like that. And I'd spend literally hours Christmas morning building everything and meticulously putting on stickers. And now here, let's kind of close the lid. Hey, here we go, look at that. It now has the cockpit compartment lid on. So now our TIE Fighter pilot can get in and out and not to worry about falling off in space doing a combat roll or something, right? So now all we need to put on now is wings. But look right here, you can see it actually has a little notch facing to the back. So if I look at the wings, I'm pretty sure there'll be a little notch hole. Hey, look at that right there, there's a little notch hole on the side right here. So therefore, what I'm gonna try to do is line those things up. Oh! I must have pressed the button and it made it explode in my hands. We'll fix that again. Just give me a second. I'm gonna put the wing on here. Maybe I should have put the wings on first. The wings are not... Oh, there goes snap. Hey, look at that. We got one TIE Fighter wing on. Looks pretty intimidating. The other wing again, a little notch right here. There should be a notch hole. This there is. I line them up together. You know, you put so much pressure on this plastic, you feel like you're breaking. I work in TV, right? I'm always told never force anything. But here, hey, look at that. Forced right in. And now it's there. Now we'll try and put it back together. The windshield should go in the front. Well, it's a little harder to put together with the wings on. Oh, no, look at that. Snaps together perfectly. And there we have it. Our TIE Fighter all together. Look at that. Slick little thing, I must say. Let's see, let's put our missiles in. Ooh, loads in like that. And loads in like that. Ooh. Let's get our pilot in there because he looks a little lonely. When he's flying his plane, he can't hold his blaster, so he's got to take it off. I have his arms up like this because if he can't have his arms down flying a TIE Fighter, let's face it. Does he fit? No, it's pretty snug. Pretty snug compartment. There we go, and we close the lid because again, don't want to get sucked out in the vacuums of space. Now, how do we shoot those blasters? Because that'd be kind of cool. I don't know how it blew up. How did I make it blow up? See if I press a button, see if I can make the blasters work. Oh, just shot the camera. Boom! When I was a kid back in the day, these little missile launchers that this thing has right here, they used to have these things all the time. They used to have little, you press a button, it shoots out a missile, just like that. Whoa! Double barrel, 1, 2, oh! Yeah, back in the day, they actually disabled all the springs. So I think one kid shot himself in the eye or something like that. So all the toy companies basically deactivated those rocket launchers. So I used to have all these things like a Battlestar Galactica toy. You press the button, the missile wouldn't fire, just go click, it would stop, you push it back in, click. It was lame. My friend had the ones when you press the button, it shot out like that one did. That was kind of cool. I remember I got a Micronauts big horse and had missile launchers on the side. You press the button, they didn't fly anywhere. Master Universe, press the button, they didn't fly anywhere because some kid poked himself in the eye. But apparently in 2019, kids can poke their eyes again like real people. That's exciting. And how do I make them blow up again? Oh, right here. Oh, I thought it'd blow up better than that. It just kind of, you press the button, he falls out, and then the pilot, he died. I really thought it was going to explode more than what it is. But oh well, it's okay. It's still pretty cool. Well, actually, there's little spots you can see where you can put the stickers in. There's like a little flat part. And the stickers are the exact size and shape of the slots they have for the stickers. So I'll put them on like so. I'll try to put them on straight. All this detail, I said I'm a detail-oriented person, but without my glasses, I can't see anything. What do people like better? Do you like TIE Fighters? Do you like X-Wings? I bought Battlefront for PS4. Not Battlefront 2, because apparently it's terrible. You know, usually in the Battlefront, you play as soldiers who walk around with guns, hand-to-hand combat. I'm terrible at. So terrible. Flying spacecraft, I do really well at. My son struggles with the flying, but destroys me in hand-to-hand. My daughter destroys me in hand-to-hand. But I can fly. I don't know why. Alright, DTL done. Now that's on. It doesn't really add much to it, if you ask me. But it's there now. And this, as you can see, is our TIE Fighter. Looks pretty cool. I love the color. Back in the 80s, the colors were white and black. The side paneling might have been stickers. I don't remember because I never had it. I think my friend Stephen Fitch had a TIE Fighter. I know he had an X-Wing. I don't know if he had a TIE Fighter or not. So go there, kids, and try not to lose an eye.
Ow! Dad, you hit me in the eye!